Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another Obby Creator video. My name is Roro Studios, and today I'm joined by my sister.
Hello.
And we're going to be showing you how you can create an event in your Obby Creator ring. I'm going to be posting this around the halfway through September, so that should give you a good amount of time to build a Halloween event, which is probably what most of you are planning on doing. And then you can have that finished at the beginning of October, because that's going to be the time when that would make most sense to have that finished. A few things you may notice: I'm with my sister, as I said, and I'm also wearing this shirt. It says Roro Studios, and it also has this little YouTube logo on the back. It's on sale, and shameless plug, it's on sale in my group for 5 Robux, and you should go buy it. I'm wearing these pants. It was from the Ready Player 2 event, I think, in November. I tried uploading pants with this, but then it got denied for no reason, and so can we get a rip in the comments for my 10 Robux? Because if you comment, then that will count as viewer interaction, and then this video will get promoted to more people, and therefore get more views, and therefore get more ad revenue, earning more than the 10 cents of Robux that I lost, meaning stonks. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the video. Usually on these tutorials, I start by saying what is and then whatever. I'm pretty sure most of you know what an event is, but if you don't, it's basically a thing that happens usually for a month or so. In J2H, that's what it is. And then there's some towers in there, and if you complete some or all of them, then you can get some prizes. In Obby Creator, there's not really a way to make there be a prize. However, you can still make an event with some towers that are themed based off the theme of the event. I recommend you build it on another Obby slot. You don't have to, but it makes the most sense, especially because in J2H, when you go to an event, it's a sub-realm. And so it teleports you to a different place. That's what it's called. It loads you into a different game in a different server. Most of the time, the teleporters are in Ring 1. I think all the time, actually. I'm going to put mine in Ring 2 since that's what I'm working on. And it's not going to be a teleporter. It's just going to say, go to this Obby slot to play the event. I'm going to angle this down a little bit. Then I'm going to put a sign here that says that if you want to play the Halloween event, go to the Obby slot. That's up.
If you want to play the Halloween event, the Obby ID is the same as this Obby, but after the hashtag, put 10.
And we're probably gonna decorate this at some point, but yeah. So let me go ahead and switch to that. I created the slot before recording this, and I also waited a little bit to get some money to build that. I mean, it starts with 5,000, but I put this here. And as you can see, it's named SMTOH Halloween Event. So obviously, the first thing you're going to want to do is build a lobby. So I don't really have any specific ideas.
We can make it be the lobby is a pumpkin patch, so it has grass and there's a bunch of pumpkins.
Yes, I like that idea. I'm gonna build the ground here. That should be fine for now. And I'm gonna let her build the lobby while I talk about a few other things. Let's make it really dark green like this. So while she's building that, what all do you need to have in here? Typically events will have 3 steeples at the minimum, and then a boss fight. A steeple is basically a short tower. It can have anywhere from 4 to 6 floors. I'm gonna take this tower portal frame and use this. Technically, this is a tower portal and not a steeple portal, but you can go look up how to make a steeple portal or something. This is fine for now. So tower of, well, actually, no, it's not gonna be tower of, it's gonna be steeple of, and then usually something that has to do with the holiday, obviously. And just because I'm building a Halloween event in this tutorial, this doesn't just apply for a Halloween event. And it doesn't even have to be Halloween or Christmas. It can also be something I don't know, a St. Patrick's Day event. Although probably a spring event would make more sense, since that's, I don't know, a longer period of time, I guess. But you could do a summer event. That's never happened in J2H. The Paradise Atoll subrealm was gonna be that, but then it wasn't. Instead, it was permanent. But anyway, to come up with a name, come up with something that has to do with the event theme. So some examples of Halloween steeples in the past in J2H. In the Halloween 2020 event, there was Steeple of Realm Crossing, Steeple of Midnight Fortress, and Steeple of Pumpkin Panic. So Steeple of Realm Crossing doesn't really have anything to do with Halloween specifically. And I guess all of these don't, but Steeple of Pumpkin Panic probably has the best name. Not only is that alliterated, but it also has to do with the thing actually in the tower. That tower is basically a Flood Escape 2 style map, kind of like Citadel of Peril.
Steeple of Spooky Sensations.
I think that's a great name, so we'll go ahead and do that. And about the difficulty of these, usually they are not too hard. The hardest one is usually challenging or so. And like the easiest one is usually medium or below. I'm gonna make this steeple be the easiest one. And another thing, in events, often the difficulty the portal says is like not the actual difficulty. Like take steeple of winter expeditions from the Christmas 2020 event. Like the portal for that was bright blue, but it wasn't terrifying. It was like difficult. If you want, you don't have to do this, but like you can make this be like, it doesn't even have to be a color of one on there, of a difficulty. Like it could be something like that. You can still tell what the difficulty is because it'll be on the difficulty chart, which I will go ahead and add now. I have a pre-made of it. So I just spent forever trying to come up with what else I need to talk about, but we decided I'm gonna build one of the steeples. It's gonna be only 4 floors since I want more of this video to be on other things, and then the other 2 steeples I'm actually going to build in other videos, which will be coming out separate from this one, obviously. We're first going to build a steeple of spooky sensations. So I like to make my towers be 30 by 30. Yeah, and so I'm going to make this be 4 tall. I think I'll make the color scheme of this be like this color. Typically, when it comes to steeples, the Forgotten Ridge is pretty much the only exception to this. Because they're shorter, they have a lot more detail to them. Probably underground, I think, would look good. We'll make like this first half floor be underground. I don't know if that's exactly half, but I think it's fine either way. I don't think it really matters. Actually, I guess if it's underground, it would make more sense to flip this color scheme. Okay, hold on. Never mind, I think it actually looks a lot better like this. Two floors are like the same color. The reason I colored that was so I could like keep the color and not have to set it again. Well, I think typically things that are spooky is like the basement of something. So this will be like the basement of the tower. My sister's now finished with the lobby, so she's gonna help with this. I'm thinking for this first part, it's gonna be a maze, and the floor here is a kill brick. So I put this here, and I think that'll be like the starting platform, I guess. And before I extend these up, I'm just gonna like build these 1 high walls. The correct route is that you're gonna go through here, and then this wall is actually gonna be Can't Glide False, and then you're gonna go up above this basement right there. So I'm actually going to reposition this one and put it right here. So this is gonna be the heal spot. So this is kind of like the center area of all these directions you can go. So now I'm quickly gonna extend all these up. My sister just put in a like spider web right there, which looks really good. And I also just did this. And I think it would look really cool if we put a like shelf here with some dusty like books and whatever else. That's what she's gonna be building now. So you're gonna come to right here. The correct way is over here, but this just doesn't go anywhere. And so the correct way is gonna be through here. And then I will put a safe spot. Then we'll just reposition this floor, and so that way there's like this little way you can get up here. Something I was just thinking about, I want to make the like time of day here set to nighttime, but since it's easier to see what I'm doing for the video, I'm gonna keep it at 10 for now. Anyway, now you're above here. I think I'm gonna put like a house right here. The basement's gonna be like 3 times the size of the house, but let's just ignore that. And so this is gonna be like the outside area. Okay, maybe I'll make it a little bigger than I just showed there. This size, probably. If you're planning to build like a haunted house anywhere in your Halloween event, definitely board up windows like this. It's a super simple thing to do. Do make sure it doesn't Z-fight by misaligning it slightly, which honestly looks kind of good in this case anyway, but that makes it look like much more haunted and Halloween-y. I'm gonna put a door right here, but it's gonna have like fallen down, so that's just gonna be how you're gonna be able to exit the house. Okay, there we go. And I made this material metal, which is what I make the buttons made of. And so I thought, what if I make this next part be a hidden button, and then that could be the button, but I actually don't want it to be that since that would be too obvious. Well, not really, but I think I could hide it better than that. There's going to be a lot of detail around here, and, you know, my sister's the one doing all the detail. And so yeah, that's what's going to be for the rest of this floor, and then we'll move on to the second floor. Okay, it's a new day of recording, and we've thought about some things we could put into this tower. So we're going to do, the first thing we're going to do, which is going to be after this part, we'll eventually build that. It's going to be, you have to jump across ghosts. So I'm not sure what the platform is going to, when you find the button, what it's going to activate. I would make it so you can go on top of this house, but you can jump on top of it, I'm pretty sure. If you like high jump, yeah. I guess I could just move it up, but anyway. Let's go ahead and put in a platform like right here. And also it occurred to me, yeah, this is only medium difficulty. So the maze down here, it's not hard, but it's not too hard. It's just, there's not enough heal spots. but I'm gonna fix that later. How about here we put a jump pad? Let's change the jump power to like 80, and then we'll put another platform here, and then you'll actually go on top of the ghosts. Okay, it was actually my sister that built these because she's pretty much the one building the detail on the steeple. Anyway, I think what I want to do is select this, and then I'm gonna rotate some of these and stuff. All right, so you're gonna jump across them like this. And then I guess that's pretty much going to be it for this floor. It's going to be really short. However, there will be some more detail that I'm going to add. I'm going to put like a cool design of kill bricks on the wall. Maybe they won't actually damage you, but I don't know. Like, it's going to have that granite texture, and I think that'll look really cool. Anyway, on the next floor, we're going to make it so you have to dodge skeletons shooting arrows at you. Except it's not going to, like, knock you off. It's just going to be a moving kill brick. And they're going to be standing on, like, little platforms, kind of like the ones like that, except I'm going to make everything here. I'm going to make the platforms be can't collide false, so you can't actually land on them. So like we'll put one, I guess I want them to be flat. We'll put one right here. I just put in all of these platforms for the skeletons to stand on, and my sister's in the process of building that. So now I'm going to put in the platforms here that the player's going to jump on. So I'm going to make them fading platforms, but they're going to be really large and they're going to fade very slow. Like this should be a good size. There we go. And then fade time, let's make it be 10 full seconds. Then let's clone a bunch of these, and then we'll put a safe platform. Let's make it a truss. We'll put it in the wall like so, and then make it go up to the next floor. Then I just decided this next floor is going to be an outside section. Some of it is. And we're gonna like use the backside of this truss, I guess.
So the next part will be that you jump on dark thunderstorm clouds, and they're gonna be kill bricks, and there will also be a safety net below them because this is a medium tower.
In order for you to get outside the tower, I'm gonna make it so that well, first we're gonna put the platform, the big platform here. Let's put some kill bricks on top of it for no particular reason. Okay, and then we're gonna make it so that there's gonna be like boards blocking up the like door to the outside of the tower. And so to fill up the inside here, you're gonna have to go find a button that will do that. So I think to get to the button, it's not actually gonna be hard. I think this is just gonna be kind of a detail opportunity. We're gonna do moving platforms and then like ropes that are connected to them that are also gonna be moving platforms, although they're gonna be can't collide false. Then the thing above them that's supposed to be like holding the rope, we're gonna put some Halloween lights on that. So in order to do that, I'm gonna take a moving part. Honestly, I think the default size is good. Let's move it up a little bit, and now I can color it. I think I'm gonna make it be universal, although I guess since this is completely black, you're not really gonna be able to see that on lower graphics quality. But I think that's okay. Now we're gonna duplicate this and put another one. Honestly, I think we'll make this one go diagonally. Well, no, then you can just jump to it from there. So we'll actually, we will still make it go diagonally, but not very far. Then a platform here. I think you'll be able to jump on that. I'll check in a second. And then we're gonna put a wraparound here. We'll make it 1, since this is only a medium tower. Put another wraparound too. And then the button will be right here. To put the rope, I'm gonna select this, and then I'm gonna clone this, and then move it up a stud. And make it, honestly, I think 0.5 is good. Then it's gonna be pretty tall, so it's gonna be like that. Fabric texture, and then make it like a brown color. Now I'm gonna do the same here. All right, and now I'm going to put the platforms that are supposed to be carrying this. Now I'm gonna make these can't collide false, and then put these, like, things above here. I don't think I actually will make these can't collide false. Instead, you're gonna like go on top of them at the end of the outside section. There we go, so like that. And then I need to put one here, but diagonally. And there we go. And now the only thing I need to do something about is that you can jump up there. So if I just extend this up like that, but we'll make it a little bit taller, so there's no Z fighting. Okay, actually a lot taller. We'll put like a wraparound or something, but make it not as hard. That should solve that problem. And then you can just hit this. I think you can just jump straight to there. I don't really have a problem with that, so I'll leave that. Now that we have the door here, it's time to put the wood that's going to be blocking it. Here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to make there be an invisible thing here that's going to be made, I'm going to have it set, this button is going to be set to make objects invisible, which will make it transparency 1. This is already transparency 1, which is not being able to be seen, but it will also make it can't collide false. So by having this here, that means I can put the boards on the wall, which will also become invisible, and they'll already be can't collide false, so the other way around. That way I don't have to like actually make these so that you can't go through. Not that that would be so bad, but it would be that you could just climb on top of these and take a massive skip right here. And I've now set these to can't collide false. So yeah, now I need to select this button. I want it to be make objects invisible. I don't want there to be a time, so now I want to select the objects, which is going to be this invisible block here. and all of these. Okay, now hold on, let me fix the Z hiding, and now I can test that out. I don't know what happened to my arm. Oh no, I fell. There, so that made all these invisible, and you can jump out. Okay, to make use of this ladder here, I'm going to put a big platform that will catch you after you jump off of here. We'll put like a diagonal platform like that that'll kind of be like supporting. Honestly, we may put some sort of fence too, so it's kind of a balcony. And I also just extended this so like this is connected to here. So I think we're gonna make it so you jump down here and then you climb back up this. I mean, you could do a wraparound as well, but that will allow you onto this platform, and that's where you're gonna jump on the thunder clouds.
So to make the thunder clouds, we're gonna put a bunch of spheres that are slightly transparent and gray, and we're going to sort of just like cluster them together, and we're gonna make the lightning with timed parts.
While she's doing that, she also finished this area down here. It's just some dead trees. However, I just thought of something else I could do. What if I put like clusters of grass here? Like most of it has died. I was gonna put it as a square there, but I think it would look better as a cylinder. We're gonna make it the same color as that. And I'm just gonna copy and paste some of these and change the sizes of some of them. The button, where am I gonna hide it? I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna make it be a cylinder. Then I'm gonna rotate it how I want it. Well, I'm basically gonna extend this out and make the button like right there, but I'm gonna make it a very similar color. That way it's pretty hard to spot, but not too hard, obviously. I think I fit that on there good enough. So let me set this back to 0.5. So now I'm gonna make this be Can't Collide Cast Shadow False and metal. Then let me try and get a similar color. It's gonna make it, honestly, I think that's good. Maybe a little darker. Well, actually brighter, I think. I think that's good. Not too hard to spot, but not too easy to spot either. The trees themselves are Can't Collide False, but it looks like you can jump to that, and you can. Okay, before we put in the platform that button's gonna actually spawn,
How many clouds should there be?
make it so that you go up to the top of this frame here. And then we're gonna make it so you go around that, and then the wind pad will be like right around there. We'll put like a wall here, obviously, so you can't just do that. Once you're done with that, we'll put in the lightning. Yeah, I guess I do need to just raise this up, and then, yeah, that should solve the issue of being able to high jump on top of here. We're gonna put like a box that will spawn, and then we'll rotate it a little bit as well. How about like that? It's kind of blocking the tree, so probably more like that. Then we're gonna make it studded, but then set the color to the same as the button. This one I think I will make timed, but 10. Maked timed. 10 seconds is way longer than you need, but again, I've said this like 100 times. This is only medium difficulty. And let's test it out. So you're gonna press that button. Apparently I forgot to make something Can't Collide False. And yeah, she's done building the clouds now. So now we're gonna put in the lightning. We're gonna take a timed part, which looks like that, and we're gonna change the shape to a cylinder. And then we're gonna make it like really thin, probably a little bit thinner than this. I think like 0.3 by 0.3 should be good. And now we're going to make this Can't Collide Cast Shadow False. So from here we're gonna put this in, and then we're gonna like duplicate it and make them like zigzag. We'll set them all time to 1, but we're gonna use this timed offset thing to make it so that they don't all just flash simultaneously, and that'll look kind of weird. Okay, so as you can see, that looks really cool. So yeah, you're basically just gonna, I don't want you to duplicate it because then they're gonna all be the same shape, but basically do that same process. I mean, you can duplicate one part, I guess, so that you don't have to color it and size it and everything. And yeah, while she's doing that, I will finish up the rest of the obby here. So the wind pad, you can put a wind room if you want. Usually in JTOH, when you beat a steeple, it actually just sends you straight back to spawn and there's no wind room. So you can just put a reset part and then just color it to make it the same as whatever you like to make your wind pads look like. I'll make this green like I did in my ring too. So when you touch that, that should send you back to spawn. Okay, so that's Steeple of Spooky Sensations completed. I'll go ahead and show it off. So I didn't show this off yet, but this is the dusty bookshelf we put here. So the correct way through this maze is through here, and then up here, and then you're in this little haunted house. Then you got to find the button here, which is right here. You can hit that. I still need to make that Can't Collide False. Go on this jump pad thing, jump across the ghosts, and then we're gonna put in the moving lava parts here as well. But you need to go across these fading parts, which fade really slowly. Up here, you need to go hit that button to unlock this. So you want to jump to right here. So you can hit that button, which I want to make Can't Collide False. Then you can just jump straight back here. Now that you can go outside, you can climb up this and then jump across these thunder clouds. I also just put this in here since I forgot, so you can't just go across there. You could wall hop, but I mean, come on. So you're gonna go across the frame now, and there we go, there's the wind pad. I know I said we were gonna put a safety net here, but honestly, I don't think that's really necessary since this is so easy. Although I think I will make this part slightly easier. There, so that's, for the most part, this steeple completed. So, but that's not the end of the video just yet. But quickly before we continue, I'm gonna put this thing on the difficulty chart. So here it is on the difficulty chart. I may have already said this. If I did, I'm saying it again. I'm gonna build the rest of the steeples, and also the boss fight in other videos. But we're probably gonna record the videos of building those soon after this one. If you play this event not too long after I upload this video, then the other steeples may already be here, but the videos will not be out for a while. Well, like another week or whatever.
If you want, you can add some more steeples, maybe some full towers, or maybe even a citadel, but it's your choice.
If you want to know how you can make a boss fight, the first Obby Creator video I actually ever did was how to make a boss fight in Obby Creator. You can go watch that in the top right corner. That's pretty much all the things around building an event. The last thing I'm going to talk about is what to do when your event is over. So the reason we've had this loaded, she has a JTOH ring too, but here's what I recommend. If you don't just want to completely wipe the slot when you're done, if you want to save the towers from your event, like after the event is over, and you don't just want to delete them, here's what I actually recommend doing. So this Obby slot, which is her, like, JTOH ring, we started this around Christmas last year, and so the first 3 towers were this one, and this one, and those are actually the Christmas event towers, so basically this was only the Christmas event. And then after the event was over, we actually just changed the names to not have to do with Christmas, and then removed the Christmas decorations. So basically this thing was previously the Christmas event, and then it became an actual ring. Because custom pre-mades are a thing now, to move it to another Obby slot, you can first remove the event theme to it, and then save it as a pre-made, and then move it to a different slot. That's what I would recommend doing once your event is over. Or if you really want to, you can just delete everything, but you know, that's just something you can do if you don't just want to completely wipe it. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe if you did, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.
Bye.
The slashy wave didn't work.